is fantastic to see you all again and welcome back to my channel. And this week we're in the very blustery Lake District, as you can probably tell from behind me. What you can also probably tell though, it is absolutely stunning. Now, something to address before I get into this week's adventure. We're almost a couple of weeks into April now, and I still haven't really decided which is my favourite photograph from March, or which one I want to use for my landscape photography calendar. So I wanted to try and put it to you guys a little bit, and I'd love to know your opinion. What I'm going to do, probably after this monologue, before we start this week's adventure, is I'll put up a little bit of a slideshow. It's probably only going to be 3 or 4 photographs, maybe only 2 to be honest. And it's going to be really simple. I'll just give the photographs a number, and I'd love you guys to comment underneath this video and let me know which is your favourite photograph. You don't even have to tell me why. I'd just love to gather together, you know, your guys' opinions as my wonderful audience and see which one you prefer. And also, you know, that's going to help me decide as well. So this week I'm at a place called Buttermere, which a lot of you guys will be very familiar with. However, it's somewhere that I have never been myself. It's a pretty popular spot, especially for landscape photographers, but at the same time, Buttermere itself, as in the town, is very small. There's literally only a couple of pubs, I think a fish and chip shop, and a couple of sort of bed and breakfast hotel sort of places, which is great for me because I really enjoy the solitude, and you know, it doesn't feel very busy here. It feels a lot more wild, which I really like. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy that this week. I'm not going to do a massive hike or anything today. You can see all these beautiful fells and stuff behind me. I think what I'm going to do is there's like a sort of loop track that goes all the way around this lake, around Lake Buttermere itself. I think I'm just going to chill out, take it easy, walk all the way around this loop track and just keep my eyes peeled for compositions and subjects, and yeah, just see where the adventure takes us really. As you can see, the weather at the minute is absolutely stunning. Fingers crossed really it stays like this. What I really want to try and use today, you know, obviously I'm hoping for a fantastic sunset, but I really want to try and make the most of any beautiful golden light that we get, because it just feels like this area is suited for it so well. You can see behind me here some stunning views already. I've only really sort of started the circuit, but we've got this sort of piece of landmass here that sort of jits out into Buttermere itself. Started with a few Scots pine trees. I'm obsessed with my Scots pine trees at the minute since my trip up to Scotland and Glen Affric, and in particular Lochmaree. So I'd love to get a photograph of these pretty much from this location here. But yeah, to start with, I'm going to do this sort of loop track and just keep my eyes peeled, and hopefully we can find some nice compositions. I'll put a few of them March photographs up now, like I said I would do. I'd love to hear from you guys. Please let me know which one is your favourite. And then, yeah, come and join me on this adventure. Let's go and explore. Alright, so I've just had a little bit of a stop, a little bit of a bite to eat, and the walk so far has been beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. But with regards to the photography, the landscape photography, I'm feeling a little bit uninspired, to be honest. I don't really know why. This place is absolutely gorgeous, the conditions are glorious, they've held up, fingers crossed they continue to do so. We've still got about 2.5 hours till the sunset, so you know, a little bit of time yet. I'm pretty much on the exact opposite side of the lake from where I began the video, which was literally right over my right shoulder over there. So Yeah, it's been a lovely walk, but like I said, I've not really been inspired to get my camera out as of yet, which is a bit strange. But yeah, perhaps it's the harsh light. I don't know. The wind's a bit annoying. Don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm just not feeling massively inspired. What I am going to do is keep heading back down this way, and I'm going to go around the lake and just head back towards where we did start the video. I was really attracted to that sort of composition that I had in mind of sorts, where we had the Scots pine in the foreground and then these fells in the background, which I think that one there is Fleetwith pike, and then we've got haystacks over there somewhere as well. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Hopefully I do end up getting my bloody camera out, because this is a beautiful location, so I'm going to soldier on and hopefully I can gain my inspiration back. So just a couple of minutes after indulging in some negativity down at the lakeshore, I stumbled across a scene in a small lakeside pine forest. The trees were beautifully backlit and I just had to get my camera out. So I levelled out my tripod with the intention of doing a small horizontal panorama. However, the sun quickly dipped behind some of the surrounding hills, and without my light, the composition was completely ruined. To add to my frustrations, there was a footpath diversion, which meant walking an extra kilometre whilst chasing the light. I thought that hopefully the other side of the lake was going to be more kind to me. So I'm literally back right where I started this video, which is crazy. I've done a whole loop walk and I've seen nothing to photograph. It has been a beautiful walk, so you know, that's one small consolation. But yeah, back exactly where I started, and I'm pretty much set on this composition that I mentioned in the introduction. Really, we've got these Scots pines in the foreground, then we've got a few fells, peaks in the background. We've actually got haystacks up there, like I've mentioned, I think. And it is a beautiful composition, but I am just feeling really uninspired, to be honest. I really don't know why. We've got some beautiful light at the minute. We're not quite in the golden hour, and we've got a fairly decent composition. But I don't know what's wrong with me. But oh god, I'm carrying on anyway. I might have just knocked my camera then. But yeah, at the minute, I'm trying to get rid of that uninspiration by just trying to be a bit creative. I've got my 10-stop filter on the front, my 10-stop neutral density filter. And I'm just trying some long exposures at the minute. The light's not ideal right now, but I'm kind of worried that it's going to dip behind these fells in the background and then we're going to get no light at all. So what I'm trying to do is make the most of what light we do have now. So I'm shooting this one image at f18 ISO 100, which is giving me a shutter speed of around about 2 minutes. So there's a lot of movement in that water. We're still getting this wind coming right towards us now. So there's a lot of waves, so that's smoothing all of that out. It's wonderful. And then every now and again we're getting a nice beam of light down here towards these trees, and then the fells in the background as well. So the light is pretty nice, but I think that long exposure effect is working quite well. So I'll show you that one shot now, and then I'm just going to hang around here, I think, just to see what happens with sunset, because the sky's looking pretty nice at the minute. A lot of high altitude clouds, so I'm feeling pretty hopeful for the sunset. I hope you like this one shot, guys. So after getting the shot, the lack of inspiration finally got the better of me. I waited all of 10 minutes for sunset and then decided to call it a day, even in such beautiful conditions. And I'm not sure what it was exactly, but I just wasn't feeling up to it, simple as that. So thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and please like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to vote on your favourite of the two March images. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next week on the next adventure.